for the backer.
A quick throw out left, complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's third down and inches. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Hands off to the left. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pulls it in. It's Hill. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the sidelines, good enough for a first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
The game makes it second and medium. Handoff to the back. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
He'll throw it now. Catch made on the right side. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And they stopped him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? That player moved a little bit too early to false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. And they'll start off with a deep shot. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
He's running out of time here. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me as a fan, when I'm watching a game, There's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. That ball snagged for a completion. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's at the 50. At the 30. At the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And on this conference championship stage, it's the defense that makes the play to tie this game up.
Man, Chris, think about this. There's so much at stake. You're trying to win a conference championship. Who knows? Maybe move on, get to the postseason, into a playoff, and to come up with a play like this from your defense where they create the turnover and score themselves to tie this thing up. This is going to be an exciting finish.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. The kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they get him down after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a strong stiff arm. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Hill. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. It's caught downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense... battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
8th play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on 3rd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that one is no good. This game remains tied in the 2nd quarter.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll test the right side here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
First down, looking to throw the football. Rifles this football to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
We got some ground to make up, second and long from the 15. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Now the 40. Past the 20. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Georgia. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That completion makes it second and medium. Trying the old counter play here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Hand off to the right side. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Hit just as he throws the ball. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Defense is coming after him. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. There's not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this This is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the return will be brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position.
He's got some room. Can he get there? He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Well, that one is going to sting. Take the crucial touchdown off the board. They'll be backed up and have to try it again. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They're going to run it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Play action here on first down. Trying to extend the play. Fires it on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion makes it second down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking for his back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The They'll work the clock here with the running game. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful 2-point try. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Tight end makes the grab. and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Ball handed off. Here's the jet sweep. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. And looking to throw now on first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time... Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way. Right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback, how aggressive he'll lead. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Close to the tight end. And it's complete downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. LSU has moved into the red zone. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Makes the grab in the end zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Using a strong stiff arm. It's a big... First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Clock way downfield for a huge gain. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Orangeman. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's a bullet over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Throwing for his running back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looks like one more play here before halftime. It's a run to the left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Tries to get it to the running back. Dumps it down to the back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw it again. He's going for a big play downfield. He's picked for a third time tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right. This one caught. Can he reach the end zone? And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Good throw to the left. Touchdown, Tigers. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it for a big gain. So a big gain there. They finally make the tackle, but that will wrap this one up as the clock runs out. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.